Can you change the text and then let me know when it's ready?
Maybe I shouldn't hear myself.
It's ready?
Hey ladies and gentlemen, this is Luminous coming guys with a pro Dota commentary. Today we're looking at Mineski versus Fnatic, and this is for the Premier League, and we are in week number 1, the final day of week number 1. These two are the last team that have yet to play their games yet. Mineski playing on the Radiant side. They do have the first pick and ban. Fnatic on the Dire side. And we do see, of course, Nice Soccer going already. But let's talk about the players a bit. Mineski, you guys should be very familiar with this lineup. They have been competing for a long time as a unit. They competed in the international. They competed in many Dota 2 tournaments. And they're doing quite well lately, actually. Taking number 3 in SMM, of course that's Dota 1, but still, this is the same unit that's been doing a lot of dirty work against many other teams. And of course that's Woots, J, RR, May, and Jules. Of course, Fnatic, the new Dota 2 team, of course they've been with each other for a bit as well. So picks and bans well underway, and Nice Stalker Brewmother is going to be the ban here for the Dire side. On the other side, banning the Furion and the Lich. Anti-Mage being the opening pick here for the Dire team. But I'm going to right here and say this. I don't think Mineski is too worried or afraid about this hero. Mineski's playing style is very aggressive. They like to gank very early. They like to push very early. And that's the two things that does Anti-Mage really good in. Like that just kills Anti-Mage. Whether it's going to be a pushing, whether it's going to be a lot of ganking in terms of preventing him from farming. Of course, the Mineski team always love to pick a lot of minus armor heroes such as the Slaughter. Or the heroes that they're picked don't really care about the anti-mage, such as DK. So I think they're quite well equipped to deal with anti-mage, depending what they want to do, especially if they want to push. So we do see the winner and Veterans pick to be selected, as we see the Dire going for the team fight TIE Hunter. Two melee right off the bat for the Dire team, although we have seen a case in the past where multiple melees don't mean really too much. Unless they can't attack or anything right now. Of course, that will give the Radiant team an avenue to pick into a Void if they choose to do so. Just tap out to make sure everything is running smoothly. Yep, I think we are good to go. Of course, I am Luminous from DotaComSeries.com, and you can check me out there. Of course, you can check me out on YouTube as well. But yes, let's get back in the game. It is Dire pick here, and it's going to be a Venomancer. So maybe a little bit worried about the pushing power of the Mineski team. I'm talking about or their playing style of pushing. And of course, Venomancer is one of the best counter pusher in the game. You put down a couple of Plague Wards, and then you just hide behind your tower and let your Plague Ward do the dirty job to destroy all the creeps. Of course, give them some team fight potential as well. Give them a dual slow if the TIE Hunter and the Venomancer decides to pair up in that tri-lane. Unfortunately for them, it will not give them any stuns, and that is going to be issue catching some very hard to catch heroes such as Windrunner and Slaughter, and that's the Slaughter pick I'm talking about. We're seeing a lot of minus armor right after that. Vengeful Spirit with -5 with the Howl of Terror, and of course Slaughter with -12 with the amplified damage. We're seeing -17 armor on a single target hero. Of course, we could also get a Medallion Courage that's going to give you 6 more. And suddenly, we are going to see Anti-Mage, who generally could tank up quite well on the physical side between his Vanguard and his high armor gain. Suddenly the anti-mage is going to be in complete trouble if all the minus armor is going to be dumped on him, and he can't really even fight. So that is going to be the Radiant's point in terms of killing, and it's going to be a Bad Rider ban. And you only see this ban in, I think, Southern East Asian games. Most European teams haven't been picking Bad Rider because of the Bad Rider nerf in Dota 2. And of course, Chinese teams haven't been picking him either. Southern East Asian, though, a little bit afraid of his, of course, Flaming Lasso is always good, and his DPS output hasn't really been changed. So they are going to ban that immediately. Beastmaster is going to be a ban here to protect their anti-mage. Already dealing a lot of stuns. Don't want to deal with another 4-second stuns coming with that Beastmaster roar. Also, Beastmaster, one of the better late game utility heroes, given the fact that he has Inner Beast, given the fact that his Hawk really good for Roshan engagement. He's just really good as a late game hero. So gonna ban that. And in terms of picks here, you can see that Radiant team, all 3 heroes already have stuns, very high mobility, again through the sprint, slaughter, with swap, and of the Windrunner, of course. So really high mobility lineup, and we see a Weaver being banned up here, maybe to prevent the further mobility. Meanwhile, the other side is going to be banning an Ancient Apparition. Don't want Fnatic to have too much team fight. They already have Ravage, they already have Venomancer. Giving them an AA Blast also is just unfair. So yeah, banning that is fairly smart. Of course, the Radiant team, or Mineski, loves to do that trialing offensively with that Slaughter, and then they're going to try to adjust with the 2 supports on roam, and then of course 2 solo on the other sides of the map. In terms of solo, the Radiant team, or Mineski in general, very adept to picking whatever they need. Whether it's going to be a Queen of Pain, whether it's going to be a Dragon Knight, there's many options here for the Radiant team. And it really depends on what they want to go into. Dragon Knight wouldn't be too bad, to be completely honest, against this lineup here. He doesn't really care about the poison damage from the Venomancer, nor does he really care about the Ravage. Of course, the stun against him is nice, but the damage output from these 2 heroes, they don't really care about. Now, Anti-Mage, yeah, he can do some damage, but again, at the end of the day, DK is a strength hero with a whole bunch of armor on him. Once he's out of mana, Anti-Mage is not going to do anything to that Dragon Knight, so it can be a very strong tanking force. Of course, Frost Epicenter being thrown out by level 16 DK is no joke, as we see Mirana being picked up here for the Dire side. And there's a Chen being picked up as well, so we're going to see a little bit of aggressive pushes coming out from the Radiant team. And again, that's the one way to beat Anti-Mage. You push him very early, and you push him very hard. And now you might be asking, well, don't they have Venomancer? Isn't that one of the best counter pushers in the game? Yes, only if he hits level 6, 7, or even 8. And the question is whether we're going to see a solo Venomancer, or another question is whether the Venomancer is going to pick up that EXP so early. And my answer is no. I don't think he's going to pick up that quick levels, so that's going to give a lot of room for Chen to push. Of course, Shadow Shaman is going to be the last pick for the Dire team. That is going to be yet another pushing / counter pushing hero, and he could do something against this Chen, but again, that's after he picks up level 6. So depending how early Mineski wants to push, they could really hammer this home. So we're going to see eventual Slaughter lane. That's very obvious. Windrunner on one with solo, and then the Mineski team is picking the other solo right now. On the other side, it's going to be a fairly standard lineup as well. We might see some type of dual lane between Mirana and Tidehunter, but more likely we're going to see Mirana on the solo, Rasa on the solo, and the 3 of the other heroes on a tri-lane. But again, that's up to Fnatic to really lane their lineups. And of course, there's really no disadvantage to lane a tri-lane against Anti-Mage because there's so much killing power in this tri-lane. But that is going to limit Anti-Mage's EXP. The 2 supports must do a little bit of pull, must do a little bit of roam to really give the EXP to that Anti-Mage. Fnatic thinking about their last pick here against this Shadow Shaman. It is going to be difficult to pick into some of their standard heroes such as Queen of Pain because Queen of Pain getting hexed without her blink. She's a very frail hero, especially against Anti-Mage. And of course, we're looking at some very potent stuns coming in from the Dire side. Of course, the 3 picks without stun, but Mirana with a 5-second possibility of a long stun, and Shaco and also the Hex is really good against Slaughter in the first place. So I wonder what they're going to go into. Again, DK is a available choice. He can tank a bit. It's going to be a Dazzle. So Dazzle solo mid coming from the Radiant team. And the minus armor. Oh my goodness. Can you imagine the minus armor? It's going to just be absolutely insane. Of course, if you're not familiar with Dazzle's ultimate, it gives you about 8 billion minus armor as the team fight goes on. Let's talk about who's playing what. Jay's going to be on that Dazzle. Mei is going to be on the Slaughter. We have Jules on the Windrunner. Are going to be on the Vengeful Spirit. And we have Woots on the Chen. On the other side here, we have Anti-Mage being played by Gordon. Grizin on the Shadow Shaman, or Rasa. Baja is going to be, or Baja is going to be on the Venomancer. Vija, is that the way to pronounce him? On Tidehunter, and Mitch going to be on the Mirana. Both teams roaming around the map, trying to get some early aggressive wards, early aggressive positioning on the other sides of the map. TyHunter having the Sentry Ward, which will prove to be important if we see both teams warding the other camp, which is exactly what we see. TyHunter is going to lob one down over here, and Vengeful Spirit on the other side, carrying a pair of Observer Wards as well, would most likely be dropping it. His teammates already pinging him and asking him to do so. Magic Bush Ward going to block off this one, and that is, yep, double block, and you can see the entire jungle's camp is going to be blocked off, and that is going to slow down Chen's farm if he decides to do defensive jungle, which might not be the case here. Chen is well, he's going to go into jungle and he's going to be like, yo, what's up, what's with this jungle, there's no creeps. He has a pair of Observer Wards as well, or did Vengeful Spirit hand it to him? No, yeah, Vengeful Spirit handed to him, and you can see that early aggressive ward being dropped down. Normally, this is going to do a lot in terms of preventing the trialing from doing too much, but again, TyHunter having that pair of Sentry Ward, he came prepared. He's going to counter that one and stack, and no big deal. It looks like we're going to see some type of dual lane mid anti-mage plus Venomancer in the mid lane. That's not what I expected at all. We see Dazzle, of course, by himself, which, by the way, very potent solo mid because of how his shadow heal work. The more unit is getting healed, the more damage it does. So against a melee farmer such as anti-mage, he could potentially do a lot of damage. And Jay, I'm sure, one of the better Dazzle player there is, so doing fine. And in terms of laning on the other side of the map, we see Fnatic putting their roster on the top against a Windrunner. That's going to be pretty much a wash. Of course, Windrunner will have pretty good time farming, given the fact that she has a very, very spammable AoE spell, and that will do a lot of damage in terms of pushing the wave as well. But on the other side, same thing with the Shadow Shaman. Either Shock, not too bad in terms of farming. I mean, on the bot here, Mitch going to be on solo on this Mirana against a Slardar who's also slowing. And that might be like, oh man, solo melee against solo range, wouldn't Mitch have that advantage? But you guys are forgetting Mineski love to do bottle crawling. I've definitely seen Slaughter solo even in mid position and have, usually have a little tough time in the beginning, but after a while, after he got the bottle crawling going on, he's going to be absolutely fine. Basically, he's going to even use Slithering Crush to even grab creeps, to harass a little bit, and maybe even outpush you and push towards your tower. So don't underestimate the power of bottle crawl, which I'm sure we're going to see happening sooner or later here from the Mineski team. So we have a very, very extended pause, and offensive jungling is happening from the Chen, and I do believe TyHunter knows this from the ping of the minimap, as we see Matt connects and disconnects coming up here. A little bit early game farm check, nothing really to talk about here. Anti-Mage got 2 of the 4 initial creeps. Alright, great stuff, great stuff. Any interesting items? Nothing too out of the ordinary. Yep. A lot of tangos, a lot of salve, and looks like we are ready to go back in the game. TyHunter's gonna swing around to see a Chen jungling, but really TyHunter can't do too much because the Chen is gonna actually do a lot of damage. Where's the stomp? No stomp just yet here. And Gale's gonna come around. Woods is gonna be a little bit trouble. Nice micro Chen. Missing the stomp, never mind. And Woods might go down to the first blood. We do have Gush coming off cooldowns, waiting for the mana to do so. And yeah, Woods in the offensive jungle being picked off, and that's not the way you want to open the game here. As we see Anti-Mage pick up the first blood, he's gonna pick up a quick ring of health, and gonna have an absolute easy time in terms of staying the lane after that. A little bit unfortunate play for Woods, but nothing there too worried about here. Vengeful Spirit trying to get off a pole is going to have 1 stack here ready to go, but after this one's gone, of course, this ward will be blocking anything from spawning at that point on. Mitch going to be doing a little bit of harassing, a little bit of denying, actually faring fairly decently against Jay. He is ahead in terms of EXP. No, actually a little bit behind, of course. Vengeful Spirit doing a fairly good job scaring her out of lane, but now under the tower, she's going to slowly get some EXP back, and she's going to catch up. We're on the top lane here. Windrunner being played by Jewel against the Grizzins Rasa. Fairly even lane as expected. Yeah, just completely even. Both of these guys will be going for EXP. Being on mid lane here, a Gale and a couple of mana break after a blink did pick off Dazzle. That's a little bit unsurprising. Sorry for missing that. I wasn't even thinking that first blink or a kill could happen here, but apparently it did. Dazzle maybe a little bit out of position and got picked off. Of course, he is going for Grave and the Poison Touch. No, Shadow Heal and Poison Touch. No Grave just yet. Maybe a mistake. Grave generally very good in terms of saving yourself, especially if you have the mana to support it. But against the anti-mage, you might not have the mana to support it. So reasonable, the fact that he skipped Grave, but a little bit eyebrow raising. Now here, Chen have to be forced to go back to his own jungle. He does have 2 camp to work with, but after he walks up here, he's going to find out the sad truth is that his entire jungle is going to be warded off. So really good play by Fnatic, opening, force the Chen into the enemy jungle here, because this jungle is completely warded off. Got a kill on him, and now means that he has nowhere to actually do anything, and that's really going to hurt the Chen. Mitch might be in a little bit of trouble, so we see Vengeful Spirit being very aggressive. And looks like the creep is pushing on the enemy side. Let's see if they're going to go for a kill. They definitely can, as we see here. Illusion being picked up on the Woodman. A lot of harass going on in the mid lane here. Venomancer finally goes down. Poison, or a couple of physical hits here. And they're going to get the job done. Fnatic on the anti-mage, he should be absolutely fine. Even though his support has died. Ring of Health is going to do the job in terms of making him stay in lane. Illusions from Jules doing a lot of harassing. Also pushing in lane a little bit here. Jay, 100 gold in the bank. I wonder if you spot something. It's going to be a bottle. Yes, indeed. Battle crawling already online. 3 minutes 40 seconds in the game. Do we have another chicken, another courier being used? That is a question. Of course, this flying donkey will be just hugging that Dazzle until he passes back the bottle. And the battle crawling starts. Of course, once we have the battle crawling, you're going to just spam spells left and right and basically overpower the enemy team and prevent them and just out-regen them. And that's going to often that's a very difficult strat to deal with. Venomancer already dropping down those wards, but be careful. That's literally free 17 gold for the Dazzle if he decides to right-click them. Yep, indeed. There's a free 14 gold. Nicely done. On the top lane here, we have Shackle going on the Windrun. There's a Gush on the Windrun as well. Very low HP. A couple more right hits should do the job. She's going to pop the Windrun, and that's going to be enough. Unfortunately, she only has a Ring of Regen, 4 HP regen. Her mana is very low as well. And she got to send herself maybe a bottle to really get the things going. Unfortunately, Bottle Crow is happening on the mid lane, so not much Crow being used by any other. Yeah, there you go. Spamming on the Shadow Wave. Pushing the lane, scaring enemy back, and preventing Gordon to have that absolute free farm that he truly desired. Meanwhile, on the bot lane here, Mitch very low HP. Crush is going to be off, and that is going to be a for sure kill as Mitch. What is Mitch doing? One more hit. Slardar is going to take an arrow to the face. I'm guessing that's lag. And we do see Chen picking up a kill with a creep here. As we see Mei in the desperately trouble. He can salve, but no, he's going to get picked off here. Wow, that might be a little bit of a lag spike here for that Slaughter. Mitch should have been dead very easily, and the Slaughter could have ran back here in a very safe direction. Unfortunately, it worked out such that Venomancer got a kill, and Mitch almost survived. But good job by Chan for picking this one up. They're going to transition this into a push, I presume. No, we have a teleportation coming in from the Mitch, and Arrow is going to be off cooldown fairly soon. Yeah, we do see the... He's going to go down. Gale's going to hit. Arrow's going to whiff as we see Woods just staying his ground, trying to kill the Venomancer. He's going to be in huge trouble here. Yeah, he's going to go down here. But do we have a creep trying to get something up? The clap is no more mana for that. It's going to cancel a salve, I presume, here. As we see Mineski making a little bit of misplay here and there. Chan making a misplay in the jungle here, and Slaughter definitely making a misplay. I could only assume it's lag. Generally, Mineski played very good in terms of early game control, but making some very uncharacteristic mistake here. Again, using Shadow Wave to heal. And let's talk about solo mid as a Dazzle. And you're wondering why Dazzle goes solo mid, right? Isn't he one of a support hero? Well, Dazzle, one of the few support in the game, actually requires a lot of EXP to work with, because all of his spells are so good. You want to max, of course, his Poison Touch for the slow. You want to max his heal because he's a heal, and definitely you want to max his Shallow Grave because at level 4 it gives you 1,000 cast range. Increasing the cast range is very important. Of course, you pick him for the minus armor as well. So every point of EXP, every point of level on that Dazzle is so important, and giving him the solo mid position will allow him to max those spells very quickly. And of course, having the extra mana to cast all those spells is going to be important as well. So hopefully he's going to pick up Arcane Boots. We're in the top lane here. We have Master Serpent Ward being dropped down his tower. gets fortified, and let's see how much defend they could do. Jules is gonna right click some of these wards and try to get something down, but these wards do mass amount of damage right now. Tidehunter's gonna come around, so we see kill going on the bot lane. I want to see if this tower is gonna get denied by Jules, which by the way, really good at doing. Tower denies. No, unfortunately, he's not going to get that one off. As you see, Rasa and, of course, his dire buddies picking up that tower. Nicely done. Meanwhile, of course, we miss a kill on the bot lane, on the Slaughter, and the Vengeful Spirit picking off the Priestess, or Marana. Nicely done here, and you can see a power color. May doing a fairly good job. Still no bottle crawling going on right now. Single crow, and that's it. That's actually really odd from Mineski. Generally, they run about 2 crows flying around, 1 bottle crow to a Slaughter, and 1 bottle crow to soul mid, obviously. So, but hey, seems like May is absolutely fine in this lane. He has his magic wand already upgraded. Gonna go for a Treads, a Vanguard into a BKB, and then Blink. We'll see whether he's going to feel comfortable with going Blink first, but generally we're going to see Vanguard before Blink. That's the more common build here. Invisible Venomancer is going to swing around or on the bot lane. He's trying to set something. Another teleport scroll is coming in here as well from the Tidehunter. It's only level 4. Amplified damage on the Priestess. Gush is going to be on here as well. Arrow comes in right now. Crush is going to hit you. Venomancer drops his ult. Level 6 already. Vengeful Spirit is going to come out. Going to go on the Venomancer. Venomancer is going to get picked off. A couple more right clicks is going to do the job. Venomancer going to do the job done. It looks like Mitch might be a little bit of trouble. Magic Missile cooldown almost up, but no mana to use it. Mitch is going to be absolutely fine. And now RR in a little bit of trouble here. Priestess is going to come around. Where's the stun from the Centaur? There's a stun. It looks like Woods is going to get the kill. Grizin comes in with a teleportation scroll from the Rasa, and looks like, ooh, Hand of God comes in. He just leveled up with a Hand of God. He is going to go down. Regardless, 3 for 2 exchange. Is the fight over just yet? The fight is over. No teleportation scroll coming in from Jules. No teleportation coming in from Jay. And that might have just been some mistake here. Does Jules have teleport scroll? He does not even have TP scroll. And you can see the power of a TP scroll from Grizin about to pick up 1 kill on the on Chen, and you see Master Serpent wards back up online, and they could transition this right into a push. Slaughter is going to teleport back in, but will he be enough to defend this push? We will see. Back in the middle here, the Venomancer out of the lane. Jay's going to have a fairly easy time controlling the lane, bottle crawling like an absolute champ, and still double damage on him as well. Vip Booster being picked up, so Dazzle might be going for a Vanguard first. That is a possibility. Maybe he's going to be going for some crazy like Soul Booster first. That could be very, very interesting. I don't think that's the case here, as we see 3 or 4 guys swing on the mid lane. Of course, we do see Mineski fully realizing that they do have to amplify damage on the Rasta. So that is going to be indication. We're going to see a 4-man push on the mid lane. Wards is up. He has a mana to drop it. We have to wait and see if that's exactly what it's going to do. Slaughter is slowly farming it up. Bracer's up on him right now, a sign that he just wants a little bit extra HP to work with. And I do wonder, whether Mineski have enough counter pushing right now. They have very, very strong push, like I said earlier with the Chen, but can they counter push? And looks like they're going to have a little bit of trouble. So you see Tidehunter swings around, level 6 with the Ravage up, and Master Serpent wards being dropped down right now. Gordon just swings around and just scares everyone away. And Jules, how good is his Shackle Shot? We'll have to see. Shackle Shot latches on the Tidehunter. He does have a level of Kraken Shell, so he's not really too worried. But looks like these Master Serpent wards will be destroyed because Jules is in position to do so. Venomancer comes around, draws a little bit of tower aggro, and here we go. Tidehunter getting the Ravage off. He's going to get it off. He is going to get the Ravage off, and looks like the team fight is going to go in favor of the dire side. Mineski full on retreat, and Grave is up right now. He's going to be in huge trouble. Mitch comes around. Chen in a little bit of trouble as well. Arrow is on cooldown. Starfall is going to get dropped. Hand of God a little bit late. Chen goes down as well, and Jay now in trouble again. Slaughter comes in with a teleport shuttle. It's going to bring down the Tidehunter for sure. Yes, 1 kill. Can they get more kills done though? Very, very strong tracing power. Unfortunately, May out of mana break. Very smartly done by the engineer. He's going to stay his ground and fight the Slaughter, drain all his mana, so no more crush, no more sprint, and they could just run away for free. 7-11, 10 minutes in the game, 11 minutes in the game, and it looks like Fnatic in a very, very strong lead after pushing down a couple of towers. Let's look at the gold difference chart. We see 5,000 gold lead, 40 dire side. Yeah, with 4 kills and a couple of tower leads, that will do that. 2 tower leads, to be exact. And a lot of better farm, I assume, as well. Let's check out the farm difference here. And so we see Mitch comes around trying to set up a kill. Arrow's gonna whiff here on May. Let's see if he's gonna set up anything. Slithering Crush. Oh, no. Careful. Priestess have that haste rune. He could chase you down. Indeed, that's exactly what he's trying to do right here. But no, the tower protection is gonna scare away Mitch just momentarily. But let's look at the farm. 62 on Anti-Mage, 58 on Shadow Shaman. And Priestess, of course, with 38 being in that trial lane. But unfortunately, if you comparison, 52 on Jay, and that's pretty good. But that's it. That's it. No farm on any of these guys. I mean, good distribution, but right now we see Mineski getting completely out-farmed. Bad tower is going to get destroyed as well. And when we saw Chen being picked up, I was like, man, Mineski's going to push. I was saying Mineski's a very aggressive early game ganking and pushing lineup, but it's Fnatic that's doing all the push. They're doing all the gank, and right now Venomancer and Tidehunter uncharacteristically hitting their ultimate levels very, very quickly. Good level distribution from Fnatic as well. We saw very Venomancer opening drop down earlier, and now are in complete trouble. You can see a half HP already. A good swap on the Chen though, but it might be putting Chen in a very bad position. And now we do see an offensive going on the Tidehunter. Tidehunter very low here as we see minus armor on him, but unfortunately Jules actually got picked off by the Priestess on a solo kill on the top lane. Did not see how that happened, but this team fight still going on right now. Slardar is going to come around. It's going to find Venomancer, amplify damage. She's going to see the Venomancer. This Venomancer is absolutely dead. And crush. There is a crush, and a couple more right hits is going to do the job. Look at the absolute damage output from Mei with that minus armor, and that's just level 1 amplify damage with minus 8. Did I say minus 12? I meant minus 16, level 16. Back in the mid lane here, Gordon's still free farming it up. Vid Booster is already up. Perseverance is already up. Going a little bit of everywhere with his item build, but of course, going to be going for that Battle Fury right now. And then he might just transition this into Vanguard, or he could just go for Lake Import, or just for the Vid Booster for a little bit extra HP. But at this point here, he's absolutely fine. 1,100 HP on Anti-Mage. Generally, I would say that that's very low, but considering that they're doing a lot, I mean, they're doing a very good job. Anti-Mage is very high level. He's not really dying with high frequency, so I think this should be absolutely enough to keep him alive, especially in conjunction with that power threats. So he could feel very, very safe going into that Battle Fury first. And looks like this push is going to be trying to have it once again. Ravage is up though, and here he goes, going to walk in for a huge Ravage against Mei. Wow, look at that trap on him as well. There is a grave on him right now. He's trying to TP out. Can he make a TP out? He is going to make a TP out. Nicely done. Jules going to come around to get a kill. Mass Serpent War is going to do a lot of damage. Shackle Shot on him as well. Venomancer drops his ult, but he is stunned right now. It looks like RR is going to take so much damage from those Serpent Wars. He's going to be fine, and I can't believe it. After that Mass Serpent War, after that Ravage, they're going to be fine. But here comes the Anti-Mage. There's a nuke right on the Winner. He blew up immediately, and looks like Jay going to be in trouble as well. Gordon picks out dominating double kill streak, and he's not done yet with his blink. He can be able to chase down a couple heroes. I see Venomancer looking for that Venge barely making it out alive, and he's going to be fine here. Good recovery from Fnatic, but early we had a very, very strong opening here, and nice grave again. Strong arrow from Mitch here. But yeah, very, very nice grave on the Slaughter, and good job by him TPing out. But after the fact that he TP'd out, that also means he was not able to help his team to do any more DPS. And we saw Anti-Mage blinked in and just absolutely clean up 2 extra kill here, and we're going to see a Broadsword being purchased on the Anti-Mage, and that is going to transition into a very, very strong mid-game farming and DPS output of Anti-Mage. Again, let's check out how we're doing in terms of gold difference. 7,500 gold, and you can see Fnatic is getting more and more advantage with the minutes passing, and that's not looking too good for Mineski. They do have some very, very strong mid-game heroes, such as Vengeful Spirit, Chen pretty good in mid-game as well, and Shaco just for that Troll Warlord. They don't want that one going. It's going to send it home. Nicely played by Woots. A little bit troll face against these guys, unfortunately for Fnatic. But yes, going back to the Mineski team, fairly strong mid-game lineup, but nothing much beyond that. Slaughter not too good in the late game stage. Dazzle okay in the late game, but you know, not that good. And same thing with the Windrunner. So if Mineski wants to win, they gotta win this maybe in the next 10 to 15 minutes. But can they right now? Because right now Fnatic gonna push out yet another tower. Gush goes in right now for Jay. Jay have a lot of mana. It's gonna immediately grave. It's gonna be absolutely fine. Jewel comes in right now, but really I think they could defend this tower. Shackle Shot's gonna hit on 2 hero. Tower is on focus on. Oh no, Jay gonna be in complete trouble. Grave mostly on cooldown, and now we have a lot of damage being outputted by Gordon. There's a net on him right now just to slow his advances. Tower taking a lot of damage. Hand of God comes in right now, and Gordon still tanking like an absolute madman. No more mana here from the Winner to do anything, but the tower is pushed out. That's really all Fnatic wanted here, and we see more offensive going on. Ravage being dropped on the Winner, very, very low on the HP. She's going to go down, and they're going to chase right into the base of Mineski. Right now, Fnatic looking almost unstoppable. I'm not too sure what Mineski could do about it. Slaughter went down to the top lane to a solo kill, I assume. I'll check this right now. Yeah, a solo kill against Slaughter. Unfortunately, here we have a Boots of Travel coming in from the Priest. It's going to leap in right here. Arrow is going to miss. But he's going to join this team fight. And this Rax might be in trouble. Fnatic about to get an 18-minute Rax attempt. We'll see if they can get this one done. Mass Serpent Ward's off cooldown, 30 seconds off cooldown. He will have the mana to use it fairly soon after popping the Arcane Boots. They could go back for the Roshan as well if they want to do so. He's going to get back and get some mana immediately. I think this can be a Roshan attempt. Back in the mid lane here, Gordon pushing that lane a little bit as well. He will have the Battle Fury finish. I presume it is flying on the way. Yeah, Battle Fury up on the Anti-Mage. And we do have the entire team, Fnatic, backing off for now. Maybe going for the Roshan. We'll have to wait and see. Or maybe pushing that in this mid tower. I think that's exactly what they want here. That is going to be the 6th tower being pushed down for the Mineski team. And on the other side, how many tower do they have? They have 0 tower, and they have a Chen. So this is a pushing plan for Mineski, but unfortunately, very well defended from the Venomancer. I do clearly recall myself saying, oh man, you know what, Chen is going to be very strong early on because, you know, the Venomancer won't get early EXP, a TIE Hunter won't get early EXP, so they will have a little bit difficult time in terms of preventing the push. But apparently, you just killed that freaking Chen a couple of times. A BOT come here from Mitch, and this Slaughter nowhere to go. Oh, he's going to be complete trouble. Yeah, Mei goes down once again. Who's going to pick up the kill? Mitch picks up kill. He has a mega kill streak. Boots of Travel with Wraith Pans. This is some 0.4 AB Dota, if you guys remember that far back. But yeah, Mitch is going to Boots of Travel around, going to mid lane, trying to set something. That's a very aggressive. What is he trying to do? Going to take a stun to the face. Shackle shot to the face as well. Mitch just basically fed that kill to Mineski. Mineski gladly will take that one. But I don't think Mineski could transition into push. They'll try 4 or 5 guys mid without the Priestess, but Slaughter is dead as well. And Slaughter finding a lot of time being dead. He has 1,000 gold in Spank. Maybe he's going to pick up a Vid Booster for a little bit extra survivability. But right now we do have Pink coming around to backstab. Venomancer in position. TIE Hunter is going to drop an ultimate for sure. And there's an ultimate right now. Venomancer ultimate to follow as well. Are we going to drop a Master Serpent Ward? And we do have Hand of God coming right now. Anti-Mage just doing absolutely right kick. Mana Void's going to get a for sure kill if he wants to use it right now. And we do see Jay going to be in complete trouble, but he's healed up. Looks like TIE Hunter's going to be the first one to drop Anti-Mage. Use your ult. He's going to use the ult on the Chen right now. And we do see Dazzle going down as well, but looks like Anti-Mage very low HP. Can they get off a swap? Not enough range just to do so right now. And Slaughter trying to jet a chase. Nice blink out from Rasa. They're going to be absolutely fine. Good retreat here from Fnatic. And the score is 11-20 in a 2-for-1 trade. Yep, 2-for-1 trade indeed. What Mineski need to do right now is get off another push. Go push the mid tower right now, because you know that TIE Hunter, even though if he comes back alive, he won't have the Ravage. Even with the Rasa come back alive, he won't have Mass Serpent Wards. You could really take advantage of the fact that the entire team has really long cooldown, so you could, you know, when they don't have the ultimate, get a push then. But it seems like that's not what Mineski have in mind. And I do believe they're missing an opportunity. Slaughter's still trying to farm on the top lane here. He just had purchased something. I wonder what that is. Anything on the courier? It's going to be an Ogre Club, so going for that Black King bar. He really wants a Vanguard as well. Generally, at this point in time, he would have the Vanguard finish and then an Ogre Club. But right now, after many deaths, Mei, excuse me, this farm is really slowed down. Let's check out how we're doing the farm. Anti-Mage, 121 in 20 minutes. That is 6 minute insane amount of farm. Of course, Grizzly not far behind. 92 on Rasa in 21 minutes. That's insane. 78 on Mitch. This BLT helping out a lot. But on the other side, we have 75 on Jay and 70 on Mei. And they are so far behind in terms of farm. Gold differential will absolutely blow your mind. Let's check it out. Yep, 12,000 gold difference. Whether Mineski could come back from this, that's under the question. Long Arrow's gonna hit Jay, but I don't think they're too worried about that. And this opportunity is passed up by Sirius. Chen is gonna go down. Mana Void used just for him right now, and we have Ravage coming up soon. And I don't believe right now Mineski should look for a fight, but they might do it anyway. Wow, Moonlight Shadow plus Dust being dropped off right now. Where's the Ravage? Still coming off cooldown right now. 7 seconds, 5 seconds. Shadow shot on Mitch right now. Just slow him. Can they pick off the route? No, Anti-Mage blinks out immediately, and he will have the Ravage in 1 second. Ravage up online right now. Is he going to walk right into initiate? Jay going to get hit up by Arrow. He's going to drop off a grave, but he's going to be in complete trouble. Ravage just stopped him, and also his teammates as well. Jay's going to go down, trying to heal himself up. Can he make it out alive? I don't think so. Mass Serpent Ward trap, nicely done. And this team fight all in favor of Fnatic. Fnatic about to win this game right now. And, yep. Mineski getting rolled, unfortunately, and May trying to get something done. He's going to get 1 kill and actually picked up Gordon's godlike streak, but is Gordon going to buy back? I don't think he really needs to do so, but I think they could choose to end the game right now as you see Mitch leaps in for the kill here. Chen doing a lot of damage, but look, Chen's got to be very careful. I don't think Chen's going to survive. Grizin doing that shackle, and yes, nicely done by the dual tag combo of Fnatic. Mid tower is going to get picked off. They could just backdoor this one or last it or tank it. Just man it up. Man it up, Mitch. Lead it, okay. Mass Serpent Wards, yeah, Creep's gonna take down this tower as well. 12 kill lead here for Fnatic, 6 tower lead here for Fnatic, and Grow Different Shard. I'm gonna let it register a bit, and it's gonna be absolutely insane. We're up to 15,000 now. And I honestly do not believe Mineski have the heroes. They have the players. They're really good in terms of clutch situation, but I don't think the heroes are capable of doing so. Chen already well past his prime. He has his mechanism finish. Slaughter has been dying every single fight. Dazzle has a Vip booster and arcane boots, but really not many utility items to really help out his teammates. Wimmer has another. We have a double mecha here coming from what? Really confused exactly what this is about, but hey, double mecha is going to be the choice here for Mineski. Of course, Vengeful Spirit going for that Medallion Courage, not going to finish it anytime soon. Me on the other side here, we have Gordon with the Battle Fury and the Viv Booster. He has a bit of gold in his bank, of course. Grizin with the Blink Dagger, Arcane Mecha. Wow, look at the utility. And a Point Booster as well. Arcane Boots on the Tie Hunter, Boots of Travel into Yasha, and now Manta here for Mitch. And meanwhile, we have Venomancer going to be getting that Hood into Pipe. And yep, very tanky heroes coming in from Fnatic because they're just absolutely rich. They're so rich. Yasha upgraded here on the anti-mage. He's gonna finish his Mansao very soon as well. And I am sad to see one of my favorite Dota 2 teams getting hammered on right now. Yes, Mineski is one of my favorite Dota 2 team. The new MYM/MUFC. Very fun team to watch. These two teams very aggressive, but right now Mineski not really showing that usual aggression. They just got shut down early, shut down hard by Fnatic. Really good play by the two supports. I think this play here in terms of shutting down Chen and also warding off the enemy jungle just really made sure that Chen couldn't get anything going. And I do believe that was essential to or Mineski, that they needed that Chen to really get those early ganks, get those early push to get the game rolling. But unfortunately for them, that's not what they had, and Fnatic right now about to go up even more in terms of go advantage by picking up this Roshan. And Fnatic not really taking advantage of that. We had 4 or 5 heroes missing for about a minute. They could have really pushed down this early tower, top tower as well, but that's not what they did. And Mitch is gonna defend the top tower, but we do see 3-4 guys coming in. Can they get this kill on him? Shackle Shot's gonna have to latch. We'll have to see. Shackle Shot not going to hit, unfortunately for them, and Mitch is going to just run out. It's going to be a 5-man tower push. I do think they could pick this one off, especially because Fnatic looks like they're not going to try to defend this, yeah? They're going to be absolutely fine. It's like, yeah, you could take this one. But I mean, right now, Mineski really afraid. Yeah, they're going to smoke. They're not even going to try to take top tower. Feeling a little bit unconfident to do so right now. Smoke up, trying to set up a gank. Who are they going to go for? Venomancer in the jungle. He's got the Hood up. He's very tanky. Tie Hunter has his Ravage. And they do see Rasa right here. They do want him right now, but he has Blink Dagger, he has Mecha. It's going to be a very tough hero to kill right now. It's going to blink up right here, and these guys feeling a little bit sour, feeling a little sad. Still going to try to hunt him down. They're going to find an anti-mage, and May, who's going to niche on Crush. Oh, there's a Hex on him right now. Blink coming off cooldown. Shackle Shot just for the mini stun. There's a Blink, and he should be absolutely fine, but Slaughter with the sprint, not going to be able to chase him down. Unfortunately, that is about another minute being wasted on Mineski trying to get some gank going on. No one was farming during that time. Mitch says, okay, we'll keep on pushing. And, ooh, trying to get the dodge going off right now. But Mitch, with that Mantis Owl, debuffs the amp damage and actually out DPSing the Slaughter at this point with his Yasha, or with the Mantis Owl. And Mitch taking a little bit of bot pressure. Mineski here, man. Gotta go back to that drawing board in game 2. Which, by the way, game 2 will be happening since Shadow Shaman finished the Axe Scepter. And then those Serpent Wards will just do absolute damage. Yep, it's going to be a best of 2 series. So Mineski having another chance for revenge Maybe they should have done Mass Battle Crow, because this game no Mass Battle Crow, man, and had a tough early game. Gordon here, Vid Booster. Mantisao is going to be going for Heart now, but he's... Look at this anti-mage. Oof. Just ugly. Back on the other side of the map, Venomancer will have his pipe momentarily. Just about a couple hundred gold short away. Bling Dagger is up on TIE Hunter, level 11 up on the TIE Hunter. Now the initiation power all in favor of Fnatic. Earlier, the initiation power is in favor of Mineski, and that's one of their avenue to come back. They have a Shackle Shot that you can initiate off. You have Eventual Swap, you could do that as well. Slaughter could literally sprint in and get off a stun. They could do that too. But with double Blink Dagger, one on TIE Hunter, one on Rasa, it's going to be absolutely hard to do any kind of that kind of initiation here. Chen doesn't have a TP scroll, should really be in position. The teamfight could break out anytime, and really he's not in a position to help out his team. Trying to get off level 11 maybe, which is going to be fairly important in terms of in the next team fight. He's missing a little bit of HP. The team fight is going to break out on top lane here. We're not going to have a chance and creeps in the fight, and that's going to be an issue here. Arrow's going to hit on Mei, a little bit of a little bit of harass. Nothing really do too much, and actually the Priestess is really low on the mana, so got to be fairly careful as we see the entire Search team or Dire team come around. And keep in mind, they do have the Blink Dagger, like I assume. We're going to have a Blink on Tide. There's going to be a Gush. There's a good Gush. There's a Blink. Not going to latch on anything. He's trying to find more people. There's a Hex on him right now. And it looks like Jules is going to get picked off very easily. His teammate's not really going to come back and help her, because Ravage still online. Chen's still not in position. His creeps should be issued to go back. He should get a TP score and run back immediately. Hand of God was used. What is Boots doing, man? Is he going to go for a trade? He's going to lose the racks? Yeah, he's going to get a tower, but I don't think Fnatic really care at this point right now about that tower. Yep, tower's going to get picked off, but right now these guys are going to go on high ground. Mass Serpent Ward is up, Ravage is up, Chen still not coming back right now. We do have that ultimate being dropped on the Fnatic team. You can see that their armor is slowly dropping, but at this point they don't really care. They have overwhelming numbers, and they're going to just work down this tower fairly easily. And you can see that, wow, look at that minus armor. That's just from one Dazzle. But unfortunately for them, though, the Rax is going to be in trouble. Wood's going to get picked off here. Everyone blinks in right now. Blink Rabbit just for Mei and the Vengeful Spirit. And double slow going on them right now. Mei's going to get picked off here. Venge is going to get picked off. And Rax top is gone as well. Shackle Shot is going to latch, but not going to do too much. Fnatic just about to pick off this game. They're going to just man down this mid-Rax very easily. No, they're going to turn on the bottom here. No, Jules in complete trouble. Winner is used. Winner's going to be almost over. Blink in here. And no, just close enough. Mecha's back online. Herald's going to hit. These guys doing a little bit of fountain farming. But yes, game 1 will go to Fnatic. And game number 2 will happen momentarily. In the Premier League, every match is a best of 2 series. A winner takes 3 points. If the game gets split 1-1, both teams takes 1 point each, and of course if you go 0-2, you get 0 points. Right now Gordon doing a lot of building hitting action. Jules gonna get shackled, he's gonna get picked off. Endgame score, I presume something along the line of 14-32. 2 tower getting claimed by the Chen creeps, but goal difference absurd amount. Fnatic very strong strategy. I was looking at Mineski's lineup, I was like, okay, cool. It's going to fit their playing style, it's going to fit their aggressive strats, but not really working out nicely. As you see Mei going very aggressive, BKB is finished, some revenge kill, look at him pulling that Venomancer. So get back to StarCraft, my friend, here, and looks like we have, TIE Hunter maybe is going to set something, TIE Hunter's going to get a blink off. He's going to get a block. No, he's actually going to go on the defensive. Gordon blinks right in, and now the 2 supports in a little bit of trouble. Use your grave! Use your grave! He has, no, he gets nuked off right now, and looks like RR are going to be in trouble next. Mei trying to do something, happening. The long arrow not going to hit here, and looks like Gordon going to go on RR. A couple more right clicks is going to do the job. Mantis out, going to do it. Anti-Mage with a triple kill. Mei trying to run. No TP scroll. GG is going to be called, and GG indeed. Time for the next game. 31 minutes in. Triple racks. GG. Fnatic looking absolutely strong. It looks like everyone calling the GG. So of course this is Luminous from DotaComSeries.com. Do be sure to check out our Facebook pages and the Premier League Facebook page. You can keep track of everything happening. Of course, DotaComSeries.com will have the results, the links to all the BODs, and everything else that you're looking for. So do check us out on DotaComSeries.com as well. And we will be here with game number 2 very, very soon. I'll leave the game running for now.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower has fallen. Radiant's Ancient is under attack. Radiant's Ancient is under attack. Dire victory.
You're new, but you here?